Hey, what's up guys? So I've been talking a lot about the leg cycle here recently, and I thought I'd just go ahead and do a video here real quick just to be able to go more in depth into some of the key concepts and give you the opportunity to really see and hear some of the things I'm thinking about and being aware of as I'm going through to improve the leg cycle the best that I can. I do want to say beforehand, I am at the end of the day a novice sprinter. I'm going over and really looking at the top sprinters in the world to be able to get this information, so I'm not the best at it, right? There's people that are obviously significantly better, but at least this will give you a better understanding of what it is that we're trying to be aware of in order to build speed and really understand how to be able to practice on a treadmill or just working on the leg cycle. And that is to just start off, I think something that's really important is, you can see here I've got the curved treadmill here. I think it's a great tool to be able to help you in improving your ability to run fast and really practice how to better utilize your legs in order to help you get higher speed. So first thing that I think is important when we're talking about the leg cycle is really developing that front side mechanics and understanding where we want to be striking the ground, right? So as I'm getting my foot here, I really want to be pulling and creating extension within this leg and also extension within my toe as I'm striking the ground to be able to best that I can strike with my foot underneath me. I'm obviously not going to be able to strike perfectly underneath me when I get there, but I do think that's kind of step one when it comes to when we're doing any type of drills to help us with our sprinting. I think that's the first thing we want to start off with is building our front side mechanics. And you don't have to have a treadmill to do this, by the way. I do recommend a treadmill like this to help you out, but obviously if you don't have one, you can just do these drills at home as well. So first is just going to be working on just that foot strike and being great at being able to understand landing with that foot extending, with that ankle extending, and being able to really create that horizontal force in the ground. So I'm not pressing down, I'm really pulling back to create extension within my leg. Now, once my foot hits the ground, what I really want to be doing is getting my heel up off as fast as I can and really trying to push within my foot and my backside mechanics. So the next thing that I would work on would be really trying to overemphasize the ability to create extension within my toe. The third thing would now be being able to quickly bend my knee and get back into this position as fast as I can, right? So I'm here and I want to be able to really get a quick knee bend and still maintain that extension within my foot as I'm getting that knee bend on each one of these steps. The next thing that I'm thinking about, and it would be being able to see the back and the side would be helpful here, but would really be being able to, as I'm coming through, be able to get as much of like a straight action as I can with my foot, which means I'm not letting my heel go inside or outside or anything like that. I'm extending, bending, coming right back through. And a good way to help you do that is really trying to keep as much tension or the least amount of space between my heel and my hamstring as I can, or the tension would be really squeezing that hamstring to make it so I can get good knee height as I'm coming through and really being able to control my foot as I'm getting my leg through. So it's really getting back into that front side as effectively as I can. And again, really trying to be able to maintain a high position with that heel so then I could really build that speed and really maintaining all four of those components as I'm working that leg cycle. So there's four main parts of the leg cycle there that I think are really important in order to understand how to build speed and get faster, and really understanding when it comes to your top speed, how to be able to hold it and sustain it and continue to build more and more top speed. At a certain point, it does come down to how much power, how much strength do you have within your core, your upper body, your lower body, everything. You do also want to be able to understand the technique and how to be able to effectively build speed. And in order to do that, you have to be able to understand your leg cycle and where are your strengths, where are your weaknesses, what is it you can work on within your leg cycle that could be causing you to be slower. So working on something like this, I think really makes a big difference when it comes to being able to potentially improve your leg cycle, and really makes a big difference in again, your ability to build speed and reach higher and higher top speed. As always, thanks for watching. If you like the information, click that thumbs up down below, subscribe to the channel. If this information was helpful, you can subscribe to the channel, share it with somebody that you know. That those two things really help us out a ton. Obviously liking the video as well. You can comment and ask any questions you might have. I am going in depth in another video too that's going to go really deep into some of the particulars within the leg cycle. Again, I think this is really important to help you in running faster and talking to people and being able to do my own research, I think there's a lot of people that agree, but there's not a lot of great information that goes in depth into better understanding your gait and the way to be able to most effectively cycle the legs. Like the video, subscribe, check out some of the things we have in the description to find out more about our program, some of the things that we're offering to help you in your sprinting journey and make it so you can just become a overall faster athlete and a more, I think, educated athlete. And thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.